Keeper? Certainly a keeper. Had the turn to Wistful Silky and a Nykthos. Obviously the best thing you can do in Modern is turn to Wistful Silky. Okay, so we're probably up against Bant Eldrazi. And that's certainly not a bad draw. Sure. Can displace my creatures, my card draw creatures, for opponents feeling nice. So yeah, we're just gonna company right now. So we want Visionary and Hierarch. And that means we can attack now too. And we're willing to make that trade, even though it really turns off our devotion. Just keeping the board empty when we have so much gas in hand is fine by me. I think we're really favored as the game goes on. That does slow us down a little though, with it being able to take out our Eternal Witness. Okay. Let's start with a Visionary, and that's not what we want to see. Just as I say, I think we're favored in the long game. We draw 2 lands and lose our infinite value engine. Alright, course is fine. Still have lots of sack lands. So can attack here. Probably should have played a sack land actually for the Courser. But I also could have actually I guess I didn't have enough for Allosaurus Rider, so or no, I had exactly enough for Allosaurus Rider, so I could have played that instead. Attacking with Noble Hierarch. I'm not sure why, but I'm gonna block it. Distraction attack. Okay. So do we want to draw Hierarch? Well, I guess we don't have the choice. Well, we still do, but we don't want to draw it that bad. Guess we're gonna draw it anyways. Alright, so path is gone, potentially, for Allosaurus Rider. So it could just dominate, as in 9/9 Elf Warrior Dino. But we're in trouble. And Drown Roof Hope is not gonna help us. So we really need Elishnorn. Question is, can we afford to block? So we'll have 7 mana next turn. Alright, Elishnorn. If we... Yeah, we're getting drowned next turn, so we're just dead. Okay, Iona is not so great. Terrastodon's actually fine to evolve into, since it can provide a good amount of blockers and destroy important lands. Revelark. I think we'll go with Thragtusk over Revelark and keep all the ways to evolve the dinosaurs. And keep a bit of removal. I wonder if we should bring in engineered explosives. Grafdigger's Cage is a bit of a consideration. I think we're just gonna hope there's no Grafdigger's Cage. Okay, this is pretty good. Wistful Selkai. So we can evolve into Thragtusk if we want. Not that great against us here, since we have so much value and can't really disrupt this Nycthros, which is incredible. Sure. Take that. If we draw a white source, we can run out Elishnorn. Actually, are we able to... we're just taking that for sure. Are we able to get this back for Elishnorn? So we'll have 6, 8 mana, 9. So we'll have 9 mana, not including Temple Garden. We'll cast E-Witness, go down to 6. So yeah, we should have enough to E-Witness, Misty, and then Elishnorn. Our opponent has mana up though. Which shouldn't be an issue. Alright, so probably has path based on that, and explosives based on that. Still looking very good for us though. So there'll be no exploding next turn. I think we'll just go with that and threaten to block Thought Knot. We don't want explosives to just get all of this, though. Interesting. You'd think an opponent would want to get max value off explosives, but I suppose just going for the 1-drops works as well. I'm okay with that, though. This is actually a weird scenario. Actually, I'll just path this now. Draw my card. Alright, that's good. So, Drowner. I think that's probably stops us from getting lethal. We might still be able to at least clear our opponent's board, especially with collected company drawn. 7, 8. So yeah, we kind of just have to cast Crater Hoof now. 2 will get tapped, so these 2 will attack for 7 and 6, and then this will have to jump. And that should be a concession. Another Drowner potentially buys another turn. Alright, path. Is GG. Attack with all, path. Game 3. Don't really want to bring in engineered explosives. I could bring in reclamation sage. It gets my opponent's explosives if they run them out early, and potentially gets Digger's Cage. Could possibly do other things as well. Alright, reasonable hand. Opponent mulligans. It's a 5. Alright. What you got? It better be good. Otherwise you're gonna get taken first class to Value Town. That is not an ideal hit, I would imagine. Elish Norn. Wonder if it's right to play just more Elish Norns for hard casting them in this deck. It's very good. Ooh, that's a good draw. Here, do I want Temple Garden? Probably not worth it still, this early in the game. Since we can actually just cast Elish Norn right now. And by right now, I mean we have access to the right mana for it. And if not, we can E-Witness back the land. Alright, Thought-Knot probably has to take Elish Norn most of the time. It's pretty awkward though when you're down to 2 cards. Staring at all this value. Path? Sure. I'll take a Collected Company, I don't mind that. Let's do it now. Okay. So, Hierarch, I'm a little afraid of explosives. But 3, 4, 5, 6. If I play it out Hierarch, then I can Elish Norn next turn, mana-wise. And explosives does kill my opponent's Noble Hierarch, but I think it's still not worth it. Like, if we do get explosives, we're down to 4 mana. I think we can just wait. If for whatever reason we don't draw a land, or ooh, Seagate Wreckage. Next turn we can E-Witness on our turn and then Collected Company on our opponent's turn. Double using the Wall of Roots if we need to. Alright, explosives for 1. That's a pretty bad deal, but probably necessary as well. Ooh, and Grafdigger's Cage. Okay. Now things got interesting. Grafdigger's Cage is a nightmare. So really we want to get up to enough mana here. Do we want just a land though off of E-Witness? I think I can just wait a bit here. Okay. Do this. Do this. Can attack. Which means we're once again threatening to Allosaurus. Which is going to make our wall of roots so much better. Obviously, the biggest factor. Alright, Allosaurus next turn. Opponent thinking about wrecking on upkeep. Which means they won't be able to explosives, so that's not bad. Alright, they can't attack or they would die. This might be death anyways. I'm pretty close to it. Baby Smasher. Baby Smasher. Don't smash babies. Alright, looking good. Don't mind this board. So Smasher does nothing. 3/3. Hierarch. Yeah. Let me show you how to truly smash the face. -17, not bad. Good Allosaurus. That Grafdigger's Cage could have definitely been an issue had our opponent had more cards or cast it when it mattered at all.